In the system that they have created, they have amassed so much power that they don't need the same power structures that they built before. And they can control people more directly without the need of a lot of the red tape that is now present. And for the one world government to be formed, they need to remove the barriers, and that is what these new technologies are doing for them. So we are moving to change the whole system and the whole way everything works, which is why this news about Elon Musk and Twitter is so heavily reported. Everything you hear about Elon Musk is about bringing up the future in just a way that brings people's attention to it. Elon Musk is bringing up the discussion about the changes that they are planning to bring aboard. Instead of focusing on the drama that they promote when they're speaking about him, focus on the future that they're talking about.
They want a one world government and a one world currency.
This is Pager. He's a 9-year-old macaque who had a Neuralink placed in each side of his brain about 6 weeks ago. If you look carefully, you can see that the fur on his head hasn't quite fully grown back yet. He's learned to interact with a computer for a tasty banana smoothie.
They want a one world government and a one world currency.
Delivered through a straw. We can interact with the Neuralinks simply by pairing them to an iPhone, just as you might pair your phone to a Bluetooth speaker. The links record from more than 2,000 electrodes implanted in the regions of Pager's motor cortex that coordinate hand and arm movements. Neurons in this region modulate their activity with intended hand movement. For example,
They want a one world government and a one world currency.
the links record from more than 2,000 electrodes implanted in the regions of Pager's motor cortex that coordinate hand and arm movements. Neurons in this region modulate their activity with intended hand movements. For example, some might become more active when he moves his hand up, and others when he moves it to the right. By recording from many neurons and feeding their activity into a decoder algorithm,
they want a one-world government and a one-world currency.
Hand movements in real time. First, we calibrate the decoder by recording neural activity as Pager uses the joystick to move a cursor to targets presented on the screen. As he's playing this game, we are wirelessly streaming, in real time, firing rates from thousands of neurons to a computer. Using these data, we calibrate the decoder by mathematically modeling the relationship between patterns of neural activity and the different joystick movements they produce. After only a few minutes of calibration, we can use the output from the decoder to move the cursor instead of the joystick. Paige still moves the joystick out of habit, but as you can see, it's unplugged. He's controlling the cursor entirely with decoded neural activity. Our goal is to enable a person with paralysis to use a computer or phone with their brain activity alone. Because they wouldn't be able to move a joystick, they would calibrate.
They want a one-world government and a one-world currency.
One of the things the Neuralinks allow Pager to do is to play his favorite video game, Pong. To control his paddle on the right side of the screen, Pager simply thinks about moving his hand up or down. We've removed the joystick altogether. Now that he's up to speed, let's increase the difficulty and see how well Pager can play with the Neuralink.
They want a one-world government and a one-world currency.
As you can see, Pager is amazingly good at mind pong. He's focused. We still have challenges spanning many fields of engineering. Great game, Pager. And what better reward for a monkey than a banana? We still have challenges spanning many fields of engineering. So if you're good at solving hard problems and want to change people's lives, even if you've never worked with the brain before, we would love to hear from you.
They want a one-world government and a one-world currency.
To control his paddle on the right side of the screen, Pager simply thinks about moving his hand up or down. We've removed the joystick altogether. Now that he's up to speed, let's increase the difficulty and see how well Pager can play with the Neuralink.
They want a one-world government and a one-world currency.
Great game, Pager. And what better reward for a monkey than a banana? He's playing entirely of his own volition. It's not magic. The reason Neuralink works is because it's recorded.
To control his paddle on the right side of the screen, Pager simply thinks about moving his hand up or down. We've removed the joystick altogether. Now that he's up to speed, let's increase the difficulty and see how well Pager can play with the Neuralink.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it. Write for Pollution Booklet Box 1771, Radio City Station, New York.